Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's here WT playing some more Black Myth Wukong. Oh. I hate this area for these reasons. Back to what I was saying. Last time we completed... How to say this? Okay, let's do it this way. Take a look at the map real fast. It's a little bit easier. Just because I find it easier to remember where we did everything by looking at something like this. Last time we completed the... Well, we met the Shen monkey, this guy right here. Remember him, he is important. Then we fought the white-clad noble. Didn't like that one. Then we went into the past and fought Elder Jinchi. Well, I say into the past. It's a weird one. We got the... I'll show it to you in a second. We fought the Blackwind King right here, and this is where we're at now, on our way up to the top of the mountain. Oh. I hate that. We got the fireproof mantle. That's what I wanted to show. Now, moderately increased defense. Ooh. I'm a bit more partial to having more defense. Make my character a little more survivable. Beefy. Yeah, I still enjoy running up to archers, and I will just do this to them until they are no longer a problem. There's that. Nothing to do there. Like that. Had I managed to get to him sooner, that's so much better.
The head is a treacherous path, young man. Don't forget the spell you just learned.
Oh yeah. Come on now. Come on now, let's do this! Woo! He's down. Okay. I want to test this. I don't think this will fill me up. But it might. Oh, that's great! It does! Yes! Ooh. You guys were cutting it close there. You actually hit me in the little cutscene there. That wasn't very nice. I wish there was something I could do here. That would be so cool. But I can tell you, there's nothing there.
I see you.
Do you really, though? Come on, one more. Get rid of that. Oh boy. Okay, I got him. Oh. Okay, come on now. How dare you? I don't know, get a hobby? I don't know why, but that is just so satisfying to do. If I'm remembering right, there's 3 of these. Yeah. There's 3 different pills every level. 1 increases max health, 1 increases max mana, 1 increases max stamina. They are hidden, technically. Come on now. I think I got this. Okay. Now, let's heal before I get too much further. Come on now, let's go. Oh boy. No. I don't want to deal with you. Fairly certain I made that pretty obvious now. Okay. Now let's see what I can work with here. I don't have enough silk to make anything worthwhile. Let's see. I could do this, but no. Let's get in there. Not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I fought the boss up here.
He once told me, out of sight, out of mind is a fool's task. Seeing but seeing through is what wise men do. But didn't he turn mad by what he saw too?
No! I forgot to rest. I forgot to rest. This is gonna be poor. He jumped out of the way. That ain't fair. Okay, come on. Come on now. Okay. Come on, come on. Oh, geez. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Oh boy. Got him! Yes! One shot! Yes!
Cunning wretch! I'll spare your sorry life for today! Fortune is no longer on your side! No one will come to your aid. All I need is to take it elsewhere and rebuild everything anew! Great sage! Oh, pardon me, young sage. Mercy, young sage, have mercy. I was just a pawn of the Celestial Court. If given a choice, who dared to challenge the mighty wrecker of the Celestial Palace?
His words ring true. No matter how daring he was, he had not the nerve to harm the great sage. There must be someone else pulling all the strings.
Exactly, and this thing is eerie. I have no idea how to make use of its power. Except to enshrine it up there, tricking lesser Yaoguais into offerings. If you pardon me, I'll go back to Guanyin to atone for my actions and be put back on the engaging band. You will never see me out there anymore.
Oh, ignore his nonsense. Go now, little monkey. Go and retrieve the great sage's relic.
再卷起千万缘，色与空，弹指间，轮回路有万次劫，求不得，闭上眼，一生功名忙如烟，浮沉落花断不绝，涅槃究竟寻常事，有情处不远。口中念，心中言，现世报，却方便。修行路，无名尽，幡动时，莫等闲。一生功名情如烟，最后人物在少年。最是萤火情失眠，看真挚，看见。
Master, it still puzzles me. A monk's lust for gold should be quelled. Why does Elder Jinche still cling to that one Kasaya?
Bereft of that Kasaya, how shall they show the world their ties are cut and their lust is quelled?
Across streams, over hills, and through the black wind your blood has spilled. Wolves howl, snakes wind, flames lick, and the smoke blinds. Stumble on the lesser, lame, crash before their betters, shame. With such clumsiness, what destiny do you claim? As the small fish catches its prey, the bigger lurks behind. Who is the bigger fish? I can't see it. As for the prey and the small fish, they are swimming everywhere.
New relic obtained, the Craving Eyes. Confirm. Leveled up at least once. Beautiful. Confirm. And you get all of this: the Flame, Ebon Gold, Silk, Yarn, Yaogwai Core, Stone Spirit, and a Mind Core. Which some of these items will finally have a use for. Fun little thing to notice. Well, to note, actually. This painting looks like you don't have much to do, but you can actually examine it and it will tell you a bit more about what's going on in each portion of the painting. Now, overall, that was a lot to take in, from the cutscene to the music video. Love the music videos in this game, by the way. So good. But the basic premise of that music video was that Elder Jinshi is one of the first people that met Monk Tang and the monkey, or Sun Wukong, on their journey to the west to reclaim the Buddhist scriptures. As I read in Elder Jinchi's notes earlier, Sun Wukong caught him and, well, basically goaded him into looking at the Kasaya and feeding his lust for gold at that time. Sun Wukong was just doing it to prove a point to his master, the monk, at the time, but it's besides the point. Again, that's my interpretation of it from what I remember of the story. I don't remember it all. I'm sorry. But Elder Jinchi's obsession with material goods was started and spurred on at a young age by the Black Bear Gwai, who we fought at the end of the chapter. Those two were friends. Now, you notice that the Black Bear Gwai did ask his mysterious master why Elder Jinchi was still so obsessed. I think it's because he was trying to understand why the obsession was bad. Not necessarily why he was obsessed. But again, that's just my take on it. Elder Jinchi, after enough time and being beaten by the monkey a second time, quote unquote, might have finally realized what he had been lusting over was bad at the end, but I doubt it. Now, to go on with
A
this.
fine guardian for Guan Yin he could have been. Yet he came back here to daydream immortality. Sadly, he had the greed, but lacked the pluck. He could fool his followers, but not himself. His destiny was sealed the moment he donned that band.
I assume talking about the Black Bear Gwai.
Which deities do most abound upon the earth? The Keepers, surely. Though humble in rank, nothing in the mortal world escapes their eyes. You'd be wise not to spurn their kind, for who knows what powers stand behind them.
That would be the old man who told us to pluck our hair and put it in the shrine. Let's
In
see.
his last life, the monk was Jin Chanzi, the second disciple to Buddha in the West. Yet his arrogance led him to disregard the Dharma teachings, and as a result, the Buddha cast him down to the mortal realm. He was destined to face 81 trials throughout his journey. The fire for that Kasaya was merely the 11th.
Ooh, 81 and he only made it to 11? That's harsh. Or who knows, it might have been just what he needed.
A mere human, blessed with a lifespan nearing 3 centuries, yet he was never sated. He just had to seize that one Kasaya. Centuries of devotion undone by a moment's greed. In the end, a lost soul became him. How pathetic.
Truly, very pathetic. Now, let's go check out the inventory, where we can confirm this. Okay, now, first playthrough, you're only allowed one of these. As you play through the game and beat it multiple times, you can actually unlock all of them. Fun little fact. A glimpse reveals the foe's might. A talent tilts to an unfair fight. Identifies the Yao Guais that bear spirits. This is incredibly useful for 100%ing the game. Makes you think they wanted you to 100% the game, doesn't it? Upon a successful hit with Unveiling Strike, the cooldown of this spell is massively reduced. Now, like I said, I'm a very big fan of the Unveiling Strike from Cloudstep, so this is what I would go for. However, for those who are centered on a different build from myself, They could either increase critical hit damage, though you'd also have to increase your critical hit chance, but the damage itself is really nice when it happens. Or considerably increases focus gained upon consecutive successful light attack hits, which basically just means if you want more times of using that heavy attack and doing lots of damage that way, this is the path to take. Again, I'm more partial to the Cloud Steps, so the Eagle Eye is my preferred. Now, I'm going to wait until... no, I'll show you this one. The Wind Bear Staff increases your critical chance by an extra 4%, so right now I've got 3%. With this, I would have 7%. And it also increases your base attack stat by 10. Really nice. And it considerably increases the critical hit chance of the Unveiling Strike of Cloud Step. Again, that is my preferred method. Because you get better damage weapons over time, this falls off really fast. However, it is still really nice. Again, that's my take on it. Now, let's see here. The Flame Ebon Gold utilized to upgrade said staff, and then the Awakening Wineworm. I forgot to go and talk to the Shen Monkey and upgrade my wine. That's on me. You don't need to, but I do recommend it on occasion. Now, for the Yao Guai Kings, you'll notice there's one missing. That is one of those hidden ones that we have to go back for. That doesn't happen a lot in this game, but it does happen. Keep that in mind. The Black Bear Guai. In Guan Yin's grove, his greed won't cease. Southern tides bring no release. Schemes cloud his sight. On Bodhi Peak, he learnt life's worth is peace. Oh. Okay. In the purple bamboo grove where Guan Yin resided, life was usually tranquil. The Black Bear Guai spent his days eating bamboo shoots with Asta and drinking homemade bamboo leaf brew. His days had become so unremarkable, they almost faded into nothingness. One day, the Long Princess paid him a sudden visit with Red Boy, her servant. Flustered, the Black Bear hastily gathered his dishes, trying to hide the mess. The Long Princess rolled her eyes and asked, "Have you thought about the task Guan Yin mentioned to you a few days ago?" Black Bear Guai didn't answer. He simply retrieved a box out of the chest and handed it to the Long Princess. The Red Boy snatched it and opened it. Inside was a transparent, honey-fried sugar sculpture of an immortal riding a lion, known as Lion Immortal Candy. Yesterday, there was a Dharma assembly. At the top of the feast, there was this exquisite and eye-catching sugar sculpture. I specially saved it for you as a token of my respect. Do you presume to understand my tastes? Keep this for the children. Hearing this, Red Boy lost interest and stuffed the box back into Black Bear Guai's arms. Only then did the Long Princess let out a contemptuous laugh. Cognizant of his blunder, Black Bear Guai mumbled, "I'm willing to serve, but my abilities are mediocre. I'm afraid I can't handle such an important matter." The Long Princess replied, "Do you think we don't know that? Don't worry, there will be those fiercer and more ruthless than you leading the charge. No work, no reward. If it's a thorny matter, I might not be able to handle it. Guan Yin will attend to all. No thorny matters shall prevail." "Do not try to fool me. Guan Yin instructed me to practice quietly here. Why would she intervene?" The Long Princess wore a long face and said, "How can you be so timid? This is a great opportunity. More people are vying for it than you could even imagine. Guan Yin chose you only because she wanted someone she could trust. Can't you see that?" Black Bear Guai was speechless for a long time. The Long Princess had run out of patience. "So little ambition. Forget it! Forget it! I'll let Guan Yin know." "Dear Princess, honorable Princess, that's not what I meant. I'll go." Only when she saw the eager look in Black Bear Guai's eyes did the princess roll her eyes again. Leaving Red Boy behind, she drifted away. Seeing her leave, Red Boy hastily asked Black Bear Guai, "What exactly is this task? I want to leave. Why don't you tell Guan Yin and take me with you?
It's a matter of great importance, but as you just heard, Guan Yin didn't want you to go. Don't pester me anymore. I don't want to lose this opportunity for your sake.
A few days later, Black Bear Guai had finished his preparations. Wielding a black tasseled spear, he was about to set off. Red Boy, who had been waiting outside the bamboo grove for days, hurriedly caught up with him and once again insisted on accompanying him. Contrary to his usual manner, Black Bear Guai tried to persuade him.
Red Boy, Guan Yin has instructed that you must stay here. Even your father has been pressed into service this time. Surely you can see how perilous it is. This is no laughing matter.
He touched the encaging band around his head and sighed.
To risk one's life just to remove a headband? It's not worth it.
With that, he transformed his body into a black wind and swiftly vanished, paying no heed to Red Boy's desperate shouts. Afterward, Red Boy waited for him outside the bamboo grove for a long time, but he never saw him return. Later, when Red Boy recalled, he realized that it was the last time he ever saw Black Bear Guai in Guan Yin's place. And Keeper of Blackwind Mountain.
A kind face veils his virtuous light. The benevolent eyes mask his might. To the one he grants a wondrous spell. For that the story has yet to tell.
As stated in the celestial laws, a keeper has the duty to observe the living beings in his domain and nurture the soil and streams. That day, as the keeper of the Blackwind Mountain made his customary rounds on the hills, tending to mortal concerns, he saw an aged Taoist drawing near from a distance. A vestment embellished with stars, an herb-gathering basket plated from verdant creepers, a fishing drum tapped in his hand, and a song about the lofty moon. In just a few steps, he glided his way to the keeper. The keeper looked closely and was sure they had never met, but judging from the Taoist's white hair, vibrating face, and bright eyes full of authority, the keeper knew he was no ordinary mortal. Hastily, he greeted the Taoist.
Taoist master, this humble keeper pays his respects.
The old Taoist nodded slightly and passed his basket to the keeper. The keeper took a look and saw that the basket was filled with rare and mystical items, as well as miraculous herbs. He couldn't help but be startled and asked,
How can a humble keeper accept such a generous gift?
The Taoist smiled and said,
I was just passing through this place, but I knew that soon there would be a great upheaval in this mountain. I thought the items in this basket would help you weather the storm for a while, so I came to visit. What made you say this, sir? I have an old acquaintance with a bad temper. Although he has amassed a measure of merit, I worry that with his arrogant nature, he shall find it impossible to stay out of trouble. I fear he will bring great disaster upon himself again.
The keeper thought carefully and said sincerely,
What can a humble keeper be of help?
Seeing that the keeper was quite astute, the old Taoist gestured for him to draw near. He leaned in and murmured something into the keeper's ear, then instructed, If you chance upon him in the mountains, pass on these 2 spells. I cannot reveal myself, hence I rely on you to teach him, as a means of honoring our bond. The keeper was immensely grateful and bowed deeply in appreciation. The old Taoist returned the bow and was about to leave on a cloud. The keeper hurriedly asked,
May I inquire, Taoist master, from whence do you hail?
By the time the keeper spoke, the Taoist had already vanished into the distance. A leaf floated down from the sky, its scent faint yet distinct, its tip extremely slender and long, a Bodhi leaf. At that moment, a revelation dawned upon the keeper. He bowed and paid his respects to the departing silhouette until the clouds and mists obscured his sight, then turned to depart. Alrighty, with that, I'm going to end it. Well, I'm going to show you what all I've gotten so far. Yeah, the Wolf Assassin. Basically, anything that is blue or just rare is basically spirit of a normal enemy type. If it's epic, it's usually a named boss that you fought of some kind, such as the Wandering White, Bali Guleng, or Guangmo. Figured I would mention that real fast. Now, I'm going to end it here. This one is shorter, but we will be starting the next chapter in the next video. So, please do forgive me for keeping this one a little bit shorter, but I think it's worth it. See you all in the next one. Peace.